AJ on the track.
I just hop in the phone, I'm chillin' with a eater. She saying she love me, but I don't believe her.
Welcome back to another episode of Boss Talks. You're back with your boy Up At. You already know I got my brother to the left of me.
You already know I did back in the spot.
To the right of me,
You know the vibes, famous vibes in the spot.
last but not least, we got another Boss Main member right here. You guys have yet to see him. It's the first time. Introduce yourself, my brother.
My name is Ray Dollars on Instagram. Another member of Boss Made, aspiring entrepreneur.
Guys, we're gonna get right into it. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a good episode. It might start a fire. It's okay. You know, we like to start controversy. We like to have conversations, but I'm gonna go to my brother Ray. He showed me a good topic on Twitter. It's talking about are men sassy nowadays. That's very crazy to even think to say out loud, but why is that trending right now on Twitter?
I feel like it's trending because it's a lot of high quality men like us that get backlash for just having boundaries. I feel like once we have boundaries, instead of sassy, you do things that women don't agree with. Sassy.
That's crazy.
It's true.
That's
I'm bugging.
Nah.
That's true.
So I would ask you, like, have you seen or heard women say like, "Oh, men nowadays are sassy"?
Yeah, of course.
And like, what setting? Like, do you even see that? Because my brother out there, he's a nurse. Like, if you have watched the past episodes, you'll know. You hear that in the hospital from your own fellow colleagues, like, are men sassy?
They
Or
be talking the most shit about men, bro.
and this is what you would
Especially
consider like
nurses.
high grade women, like.
Talking the most crap.
So famous. I would ask you that as well because you're in the school atmosphere. You hear teachers talk about men are this or men are that or too sassy for their own opinions on how they carry themselves.
Nah, I don't hear it. I see it though.
You see
For
it?
me, I be seeing the women teachers. They be the masculine ones in the classroom, and the sassy ones, the puppy dogs. It be the guys on cap.
So I would ask you, do you think men are sassy nowadays?
I wouldn't say men are sassy. I would say like it just comes. It's part of life. You feel me? It's like where does sassiness come from?
Household.
No, I'm saying where does sassiness come from? Like sassy was never referred for like I never heard that word and a guy like growing up I never heard these two words connect.
In the connection to each other.
Yeah.
I hear you.
So sassiness is usually preferred like it's forward towards women.
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
But as we advance, as we move up towards the days, the years, the months, whatever, it's like men is losing masculinity and they becoming more sassy. But you gotta understand it comes from it originated from women. Sassiness. You feel me?
So you saying that men are acting like women? Like a lot of men nowadays
well
have feminine traits?
when you hang out with your bros, you don't pick up traits or qualities off of them.
Of course.
So
Well, yeah, in a sense.
us being raised around sassiness, you don't think that could just drop on us out of nowhere?
My boy famous trying
Okay,
to
he
go right
just
off
dropped the
bat.
bomb.
I ain't
He
gonna
just
lie.
dropped the bomb.
We're gonna hold
No.
off on that for now. We're gonna hold off on the atmosphere and being raised around just femininity. Because I wanna just bring it back to what is sassy. I did to you, what is sassy? Like the purest or rawest definition you can think of when you hear sassy.
I don't know, like somebody that just be complaining too much and just wants stuff to be their way and, you know, that type of behavior.
So basically describing like a feminine.
It is a feminine trait to
like,
be sassy.
it's a feminine trait.
Because as men, we were raised to just, be a man.
Suck it up,
Be a
you
man.
feel me? Do what you
suck
gotta
it up,
do.
do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Push
But-
forward.
My question is
Being
it
sassy is being like more in tune with like your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a very
Oh, okay.
emotional thing to be sassy.
Okay. So what were you about to say, famous?
No, I was gonna say, you say it's a feminine thing, but you don't think it's both now?
In this generation.
In this
In this generation, yeah, How it's 100%. described is both. 100%.
So what's sassy? Did we get a definition of sassy?
So I want to ask Ray Dollars his definition.
You can get a Google definition
Like-
of that.
Yeah,
Go ahead, go
I need
ahead.
some
documentation. I think that'll work. But sassy is, I guess, being fiery.
Okay.
I don't know, like
So like what famous said,
lashing
emotional.
out, maybe emotional,
It could be confident, right?
confident.
So I would ask is like, why have we chalked up all those traits to just being feminine and like quote unquote like a feminine trait. Like women nowadays want a man to be emotional, but if you're too emotional, call sassy. And it's like if you're not emotional enough, you don't love me, or you with another woman, or your attention is being allocated somewhere else. So it's like what I would ask now is why have we become so dumbed down or so trivial to the way we describe each other? What caused that shift? Was it the households not having a masculine presence there, or was it social media like switching and flipping how men are supposed to be demonstrated and shown to the world?
With social media, I feel like the pandemic, everything just went downhill from there.
Oh, it went left. It went
Went
left
left.
bad.
It went left. But I don't know. I just feel like to defend the men, like you have certain boundaries. Sassy. Like I don't know about y'all, but I'll block phone numbers.
Just for reference, the definition of sassy is someone who's full of themselves, but in a good way. Somebody that's lively, smart, saucy, mouthy, cocky, energetic, loud. That's like a sassy
So
individual.
it's not confident. It's cocky.
Cocky, yeah.
So that's two
Full of
different
themselves.
words right
Full
there.
of themselves.
Confident and cocky.
Confident.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's crazy. So as you were saying, Ray, to jump back into what you said block numbers.
Oh, 100%.
If you gotta block a number, there's a lot of crazy people out here. You gotta do what you gotta do. So I would ask you now, Famous, do you block phone numbers? Do you block these girls' numbers if they're going crazy?
Listen, the option there for a reason. I'm not gonna not utilize my phone. If I could block you, I'm gonna block you. I'm not gonna just block you out of nowhere though. You feel me?
I pay this bill.
Nah, right. I pay my bill. You feel me? And you blowing on my phone like you pay my bill, so you gonna get blocked. That's not me being sassy. That's me being smart. Listen, if I got a notification that you keep popping up on my phone, no. Block. But I can't even send it. I can't even send a text. I can't even make a call. What happens if now? I can't even do that. Blowing on my phone, bro.
All right, so just to play devil's advocate, at least for the women, they would contribute it to being sassy because they usually block numbers like of creeps or whatever. So now if you just blocking numbers of girls left and right, now they're saying, okay, you acting like a female. I ain't gonna say the B word because I'm trying to be monetized. You guys need some sponsors. We there. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, now what would you say in response to that? You copying, they will say you're copying our style, and now you want to do all of this extra stuff to act as if we're not bothering you. When in reality,
If you saying that, you just mad because I blocked you.
right?
That's my response to how I'm handling the situation. You blow mine, we'll block you.
And I feel like that's the wrong way about going about it. Rather than arguing, making a scene, you feel me? I could avoid you, I'm gonna avoid you. I'm gonna block you. Bye. It's your loss.
I mean, it can
I
go
feel
both
like-
ways.
Go both ways. Go ahead.
You either running away from the problem by blocking them,
Yeah.
or you could talk about it. But it's situational. I'm gonna block you if you're doing too much. You know, if you're not giving me the chance to explain myself, then you're gonna get blocked. If we already exercise every option,
We're going every
conversation,
route. If there's no route work, you're getting blocked.
You getting blocked.
That's the ultimatum, though.
Yeah,
Obviously,
in fact, that's my last step. You feel me?
So I would ask you the same thing now. It's like, do you feel it's necessary to block women at certain points or certain times?
Yeah.
Like,
Because
like,
just
I'm
for your
crazy.
own peace. Just for your own peace.
Yeah.
But like I was trying to say before, that like anything a man tries to do for his own benefit, for his own peace, that is to the dispense of a woman, is considered sassy nowadays.
Well, now we could jump into
Because
that now.
women are quick to
Yeah.
dispose of men like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's not considered sassy. It's a regular thing for them. But anytime a man is trying to protect his own peace or have it go his way, it's considered sassy. You know, like just because you want to block a woman and get her away from your life, you're being sassy now. Like handle it, like be a man about it. But no, you just want it done and finished with, and now it's considered sassy. Like why is that? And why can a woman block a man do the same thing and it's not considered sassy? It's a double standard. You know what I'm saying?
It is a double standard. So what I would ask you now is, since that we've come to the point that we can acknowledge that it's a double standard, that men can't do things to protect their own peace, but women want the whole world handed to them on a platter. Can we bring attention, or how would we bring attention to men's health in general? And at least try to help the viewers and hopefully the plenty of women and multitude of women that are watching. How can we help them understand that men's health and their peace is more important than their feelings?
You got me.
Because I ain't gonna lie, like, especially nowadays, a woman's feelings trump and have priority over the mental health of a man. And a woman will bash and try to get a man to come out of character, especially trying to say sassy. That's a activation word to try to get a man out of his character to show that they care about you, they have emotion for you. So it's like, why has the health and mental health of a man dropped so low? And why is it not even cared about nowadays? When in reality, men hold and uphold the structure of society. Because respectfully, there are women that do the construction and the plumbing and all of that, but it's a male dominated job. So without those males and the comfort of going home and feeling that peace, and their wife is just throwing like, "Oh, you being sassy today? Why you feel sad? Why you in the bathroom crying? Man up, go back outside, get money for us to pay these bills." That's the reality that we live in nowadays, and it's sad. And I'd ask you guys, like, how can we combat that?
Well,
Get a new girl.
I just
For
want to
real.
defend
Block them. You gotta block them.
Get a new
I
girl.
want to defend the woman for a second.
Yeah.
You see this word sassy? It's normal for women to be called that. Or we won't even call them that. That's there. It's normal.
Yeah.
But for us, we would be sassy. So like it's like goes back to the word thought. You call a guy a thought. It's not a problem. You call a girl a
It's a
thought.
double standard.
It's a problem. You feel me? A guy will accept that more than a woman would. Just like a woman will accept sassy more than a guy would. So it's like it goes hand in hand. I feel like it's been throughout history. It's been
It's
a game
normalized,
between.
bro.
It's been a game between men and women
Nah.
for the whole history.
We
It's
just
been
gonna be
about
friends.
it's about dominance when it comes to, and that's where they clash. But it's not that it's about like, oh, this one got more than that, this one got less than that. It's more about we human at the end of the day. You feel me?
Can't be perfect.
We all got flaws.
Yeah.
You feel me? But we like to put titles on each other. We like to put each other in categories, and that's where division comes. You don't got division if you don't have categories. If we all in one category, you can't be divided. Right on.
But
That's true.
we don't all want to be in one category. You know?
That's true.
That's also true.
But it's we human. That's one category.
So now I would bring it back to the word sassy is, if we're all human and we all should have this common love for each other, why is it being thrown back in a man's face when they show their emotional side that they're being sassy?
Because that's how men were throughout history. That's how it was. Men were the strong ones, not the ones that's.
We have different roles, basically, is what you're
But
trying to say.
we shouldn't
different
have roles. Is what I'm trying to say.
No, I think we do have to have
We shouldn't have roles.
We do
Because
have to have roles.
if you're given a role, you gotta live by it.
Because
You can't be free.
So
a woman can't do
That's
what a
slavery.
man can do, and a man can't do what a woman can do.
That's fact.
Well,
to an extent.
To an extent.
Facts.
No, but
Like we both have different. I'm not saying that as a bad thing, but we just have different. Like
We all have
bring
a
different
role.
things
We
to the
have a
table.
job.
Yeah, like
You know what I'm
women
saying?
we all
Women are more
contribute.
But it's
nurturers.
not about that.
We all contribute in our own way.
It's not
That's
about
the last
that.
podcast.
You could do whatever you want in life. That's what it comes down to. You could do whatever you want.
That's
And
a
like,
fact. But
who's telling you what? Who's stopping you? You could do whatever you want in life. Just because somebody says I gotta do this, don't mean I'm gonna do that. Bro, it's quiet. You think just because somebody tell me to go ahead and kill a nation, you think I'm gonna kill a nation? Nah, bro.
I'm saying, but how?
No, but that's go back to roles, bro. Like we born into roles. We gotta go against that because that's what we born into. They telling us how to live our lives before we even live it.
But I'm speaking just of natural, like how it is, man and woman, like as it pertains to a family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like man, woman of the household. There's some certain roles that women can only do and they excel at, and men, if they try to do that, it's just not gonna work.
I feel
You know what
like
I'm saying? And vice versa.
Yeah,
That's
what
just
you have
the
to say,
basic
Ray?
roots of it.
not to interrupt, but we think it too seriously. For example, you at a gas station, right?
Yeah.
You drive and you pull up, turn the car off.
Talk to
If
the
you
viewers.
if you have Shorty come out the car, put the gas in the car, that's a bad look.
That's
You look
a bad
you
look.
in that situation, you look sassy, like yo, go fetch me this gas. There's certain things like that the man should just take over. So if to the gas, spot, I'm gonna put the gas. Not saying that you can't do it as a woman, but it should be my job
Especially if that's your woman.
to
you
do
feel
that.
me?
You feel me? So it's little things like that is roles, but it's not.
So just connected to what Chris was saying. Chris is saying it shouldn't have to be looked at. Why, as a society, do we look at another man if he has his wife or woman come out the car, pump his gas for him? Like maybe she's
I
jumped
want
out
to feel
and
like a
say,
king
"I wanna do
that day. You feel me? But not gonna do it all the time. You know?
That's also
No,
true.
but what if it was her decision to do that? What if you didn't ask her to do that? She just got the car and did it.
Oh,
She
then
could do that.
She
You feel me?
she got
But-
that power. Go
That's
ahead, baby.
fine.
So then no, but then it shouldn't be looked at like that.
Because we don't know as somebody that's walking past that
Shouldn't
situation.
matter.
Exactly. Somebody walking past that situation, you see that, you looking at it like, damn, you a whole ass nigga for that.
Yeah,
Why you letting your girl do that?
But
But
they
in
don't even
reality,
know.
we don't know in the car. She probably
She
saying,
got out
babe,
herself.
stay here. I'll pump your ass.
exactly.
So it's
Too
like
much
I'll ask the
pride.
viewers why do we as a society have these standards that we hold each other to, and then we get mad when somebody else diverges from that
Because
standard.
of pride.
But you know what that's called too? That's called stereotypes.
Yeah.
We create stereotypes about each other. So before I know you, I'm gonna look at you, and because I got stereotypes in my head, I'm gonna already know you before even getting to know you.
That's a fact.
They judging you before, but that's what the roles create.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
Stereotype.
that's true.
It creates division, bro. I'm not gonna talk to you because you look a certain way.
That's true.
So what I would ask now is, what are the do's and don'ts of like falling into the category of being sassy? Like do's and don'ts.
Well, complaining is sassy. I think that's the number one.
All right.
Complaining,
Yeah. 'Cause as
not
men,
getting what
we're-
I want, and now I'm complaining.
Yeah.
Okay.
As men, we were taught to not complain. Just
Dude,
Suck
do
it
what
up.
you gotta
Shit,
do,
man.
bro. Suck it up and continue.
Yes.
All right.
Feel me? Oh.
Another do. Anything else that you think do's and for sassy, or at least fall into the category of being sassy, or where women would look at a man and say, "Oh, he's being,"
Attitude.
so having an attitude, or having like a smart remark to come back at like
Yeah.
that. But why me defending myself? Why is that being looked at as being sassy? Or if I have to say a slick comment, like maybe I just felt like being an asshole. Why is that being sassy?
Because as a man, you just expected to
Just be the bigger person and
Quiet.
just,
Why I gotta be
yeah.
the bigger person? Why couldn't you? It's gonna sound messed up. Stay in your lane. Stay in your place.
Ooh, they're not gonna like that.
They're not gonna like it, but stay in your place. Why you had to bring that out of me? Why you had to make me call you stupid?
There.
But I feel like that rule is feeding the game. You enter day sassy zone. Now it's going
Right.
back and forth. Nothing.
That was a battle of the sassy.
Yeah, that's the battle of the sassies, exactly.
So
and,
why-
and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna win every
And
single
that's
time.
why
Oh, win. Like,
That's why I have no problem with blocking the person. I don't consider that.
But they will
being
call that sassy as
I don't-
well.
And I don't consider that being sassy. I have no dealings with you when I say you're blocked. The sassiness is cut off right there. It's not me.
don't tell me.
being
Tell the
sassy.
viewers.
It's not me being sassy. It's just me cutting off a piece of stress that I don't need in my life. I got enough stress. Why is it's my phone? Like you don't pay my bill. It's quiet. It's done. You're blocked. There's no sassiness. You're done. That's it.
So I would ask you nowadays, like, after hearing all of that, would you still like consider it sassy to defend yourself? If like if she said something smart as she getting out your car, you're not gonna roll down the window like that's why you walk.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, I'm saying like you know that you're not gonna move now, but she's just walking wherever she's walking, but she's still walking. Though.
I don't think defending yourself is being sassy. Defending yourself is a completely different thing. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you should be able to defend yourself. You should be able to tell your girl when she's doing something wrong.
That's what
Doing
he's saying.
something
Now.
dumb.
But
Yeah,
they
that's-
consider
Yeah.
that being sassy.
I don't think that's considered being sassy at all.
And that's
Sassy
because-
is those extra remarks. You know what I'm saying?
No, but remember what
But
goes
how
back to
far
what
is
you
it?
said. Men are supposed to just deal with it and keep going.
Yeah.
And that's because of the roles we have. So they looking at us through a perspective that's
were
not
raised
ours.
Yeah.
That we were raised. That was
Yeah.
given to us. That's what eye they looking through. They're not looking through a free eye. They're looking through a controlled eye, bro.
Okay.
So it's like whatever they seeing is how we was raised. So they could call it sassy or whatever, but that's just like you said, that's defending. But it's seen as sassy because that's how we raised.
Yeah. So that's just the wrong viewpoint then.
Yeah.
That's not being sassy. What do you think? That's not being sassy. Like just defending yourself. Because there's a sassy way about doing it. Like you could be
Yeah.
petty.
No, but even
doing
boundaries.
that,
Boundaries is sassy, and boundaries is defense.
that's not sassy.
I feel like
Having
boundaries.
is not.
I feel like
sassy.
boundaries come before defense. Like if you establish the boundaries off rip, that's your defense line already. But if you're defending yourself by saying certain remarks,
Oh yeah.
then you're a little sassy. Because you know, at the end of the day,
Okay.
nah,
Because there's a way to do things. There's a respectful way
Yeah.
to do things, and there's a sassy way to do things.
you gotta
There's a
understand
difference.
that with women, not every battle is meant to be won.
Yeah. From you gotta choose.
You gotta
your
know
battle.
when to
pick
be
your
like,
battles.
"Ah, you know what, she got it." Because at the end of the day, it's a woman's job to get under your skin. Are you gonna let her?
Well, I ain't gonna say that. She's supposed to be my piece. I ain't
Of course. But let's be real. Like, you do something at home. You live with your mom, whatever, with your girl. You ain't do a certain chore, but when you're supposed to do it, you gonna hear them.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's just choosing which battles you want to partake in, which battles you want to up it. Because you're not supposed to up it every single time. Even if you want to, you're not supposed to take it there every single time. It's just knowing when to stop, when to keep going.
Who comes to a complete stop?
So what I would ask is there any more dudes that would fall into the category of sassy? So we've already heard about having like slick remarks. There's an extent of how far you can go, right? What was the first one that you said? Complaining. That was another one. Any other ones that fall into that realm?
I don't know if it's a dude, but say for example, you playing silent treatment.
All right, that's pretty sassy. I ain't gonna lie.
That's pretty sassy, but there's a lot of men that will play that silent treatment, and they'll justify it by saying they're protecting their peace. So what's the difference between protecting your peace and being sassy?
Well, one, all right. So now, what happens if
fine line?
No. What happens if you're playing a silent treatment, but the person, the words that's coming out the person's mouth is not the intention behind it is not pure. It's meant to bring you down. So the same way you blocking a person on your phone because, like you wilding, like you keep going. Like it's not at this point. There's no benefit for me. It's just nothing but down from here for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm protecting myself. Yeah. So now I'm gonna quiet myself. I'm not gonna hear you. You're done.
Yeah, I mean that's ignoring somebody though.
But is that sassy?
Nah. But there's a difference. What I'm saying is like
silent treatment is different. That's not blocking. You still with the person. You feel me? Like
you
just walking with them and not talking to them.
You choose not to say nothing. That's different. You feel me? If someone's attacking you verbally, and then you choosing to ignore them because you don't want to say the wrong things to escalate the situation. Yeah, that's just ignoring them.
As a man, I can attest that I think every man should at least face every problem they have head on, even if it's an uncomfortable. Like that conversation, instead of going silent, talk about it. The hell? If you're not letting your intentions or what got you mad to even get to that point where you want to stay silent, be known to the other person, they're gonna do it again, and you're gonna fall back into that trap.
That's why you have boundaries.
Exactly.
Off rip.
So it's like if you're not talking about it as a man, like you gotta face your battles head on. I think that's a stigma. That's something that is always dropped on every man's shoulder. Like you have to face your battles head on. That's fucked up. That's messed up. Women don't have women can cower away or they can find a protector or a nice shiny armor. But for me, they got somebody they can fall back on. Men, we're supposed to just deal with it and find a way.
Figure it out. Facts.
And we gonna move on.
Well, don't be sassy, bro.
Don't be sassy nowadays. You gotta face your battles head on as a man. I ain't gonna lie. Another thing I'll ask you is rejecting women that you're not interested in. Why is that considered sassy?
How is that sassy?
Nowadays, you can't even reject a woman a nice way without being considered sassy.
So what happens? It goes back to boundaries. What happens if she's not my type?
Why you have a type? You're supposed to love her.
I got boundaries.
Nah, that's
what
sassy.
Kind of boundaries?
That's sassy.
So then boundaries is
I'm not even gonna lie, it's crazy that we even talking about this because if it was the opposite role, if bro, you talking to a girl and then you telling her you sassy because I'm not your type for not talking to me,
that's another thing. You're gonna still be called sassy for that.
That's crazy though.
You're supposed to just take the L in the chin and
walk away. That's what I'm saying.
And even if she's not your type,
me personally, all women.
That sounds crazy.
All women.
No, but that's
love.
Wait, so honesty is being sassy. Telling a girl you're not my type. That's why you got dubbed.
Don't tell me. Tell the viewers. That's a lot of how they said it.
Me telling a girl you're not my type. That's why you got dubbed. Is me being sassy.
The way you said that was a little sassy.
That was sassy. You're not my type, bro. I'm not gonna say that's why you got dubbed. But why you not?
Bro, that sounds crazy.
Because you're not my type. Oh, you sassy. What?
Imagine the roles were reversed, bro.
No, you're not my type. No.
That's the time we live in, though. This is the generation we live in, and it's sad that we as men can't have standards and uphold our standards without being called sassy. It's like I have a mouth. God gave me a mouth and a voice to speak my mind. If you don't fit into my category, why are you mad? But nowadays, it's like I said, a woman's feelings trump over how a man feels. We cannot feel any type of way. We are supposed to put a woman on a pedestal. And I'm sorry, I'm going to break it to you. Look,
Oh, he
Take
took
my
the
glasses
glasses off.
That ain't happening. All right, this is the real world. We live
Nah,
in
for
reality.
real, though.
You cannot always. Your feelings cannot triumph how I feel or I like. What you mean?
It's happening just not with these randoms. It's gonna happen with your wife.
Nigga, huh?
You're not gonna put your wife on a pedestal?
Of course, that's my wife. That's the
Alright
person
then.
I chose.
Alright
But I ain't gonna lie. Not every woman. No.
No. I'm saying
But
wife.
I have.
But at some point in your life, you're gonna put a woman on a pedestal.
Well, I'm not at that point.
Because you're gonna get to that wifey.
But I'm not at that point. I'm talking
That's
about
different, though,
now.
of course.
Now. We
Nah,
can't.
but-
I can't put all women on the pedestal.
No. Nobody. It should only be your wife, bro. You gonna
Or
put
your
a
mother.
random?
Or your daughter.
Oh yeah, true. Nice.
Somebody in the immediate family, but everybody. We live in a time where you have to put every woman on a pedestal. And if you don't, you have like either fat phobic, racial phobic, whatever phobic. It's like that don't make sense. I'm sorry. This is reality we live in. Not social media. Social media is not real. Y'all gotta wake your ass up.
So does rejecting women make you sassy?
They would think I'm being sassy from having that whole spiel. I'm sorry.
but
if that's
just-
sassy.
Man, fuck it.
Just that question.
It's in the air.
It's in the air?
It's in the air.
Nah,
I'm not gonna lie.
So,
that's not
so what
sassy.
you- what you
It
jacking?
could be. It could be both.
So how
So
would
is
you
a
say it?
woman rejecting a man, is that sassy?
No. Just go straight to like.
Alright.
Say you in a spot, Shorty pulls up on you, says a little nice couple words to your ear, and you're like, listen, I'm just not feeling you right now.
Sassy. Having a
'Cause-
type is sassy.
Because
No?
what if she tells you, I'm playing devil's advocate, oh, you don't like women? Like, so now you forced to respond. Like, I'm just saying.
If I respond to that, bro, I'm gonna have to violate because what you
Now,
mean?
if you violate,
what
sassy.
you mean?
Whoa.
You violate. You
How is
sassy.
Nah,
that? Violate.
bro. How is that sassy, bro? She's already going too far. You feel me? If I'm not feeling you, then that's that. Like if I'm talking to a girl, you feel me, and she's not feeling me, you feel me? There's nothing after that. So why is she's being sassy? Feel me? Trying to pursue that
She
even
could
more.
be sassy, though. But it's just now,
She has every
Nah,
right
not
to
with
be
me.
sassy.
Not
now
with me.
As a woman,
the boys
not
in your
with
court,
me.
like, she's like, yo, why you not jacking me?
Not my type, shorty. That's it.
But now I would say if you get into specifics of like why she's not your type,
then it's disrespect.
now it's disrespect.
Then
Nah,
it's
nah.
disrespect.
Nah,
'Cause
not
she-
really. You be like, hey, I'm just not in the mental.
You ugly.
You say that you sassy.
That's what I'm saying.
And rude.
That's the main reason why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she don't fit your look requirement,
But now I would say is there's a kind of way to say that.
or she
like,
stink.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Either way, the response is gonna be disrespectful.
But,
so
you
just
know,
gonna keep it.
A lot of people argue
like
that if you
that.
have a requirement, you sassy.
Especially as a man.
As a man, like, why you being picky?
You're supposed to take it how you get
I'm
it.
just going by what I hear from the public.
I don't think it's that.
Nah, I understand what they're saying
exaggerated.
though. I understand.
It can't be that
Yeah,
exaggerated.
you
No,
get
but
what I'm saying?
that's
It can't
exactly
be
what
that
it is, bro.
exaggerated. Y'all women, let me know in the comments if y'all ask if that's the level y'all taking it, because that's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's OD.
But now I'll push it to another point and saying not tolerating a rudeness from women is also considered being sassy. Like if a woman is talking crazy to you and you respond back being sassy, like why you got to remark? That'll go back to you defending yourself. Why is
So you can't play defense.
no
You go and play offense.
exactly
Offense,
73-9
Hey,
Warriors
you
team.
guys-
You feel me? 73-9 Warriors team. You guys just let them go crazy.
That's not-
I'll be damned if a
I got
woman
that
think
black
if you think you gonna talk to me how you think you go. Look, my mom ain't raised no son like that. I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna defend myself. I mean, I would hope you as a woman, you would tell your son that same thing. Don't let nobody try to walk all over.
And that's what it comes back to, though. What I said in the beginning. We are human.
Yeah.
You not gonna let her talk to you like that because she's a human. It's not about gender no more. It's not about you're a male, you're a female.
It's
You're a
respect.
human,
It's no respect.
and you gonna respect me
Right.
like I'm gonna respect you.
All right.
Because that's how you have some people out here. You got guys that don't see females as females. Like they get hit by a female, they're gonna hit the female back.
Yeah.
So
It's
now,
because you're a human, like me. It's not that you're a female. You could hurt me just like I could hurt you.
but they'll just say now that you because of the testosterone you got in your body and the increase-
Genetically,
Right,
yeah.
the
It's a
hormones,
fine
it's not
line when
fair,
you're talking
yeah.
to a human and then you're talking to a woman.
Yeah.
You know.
So now I want to set it off with a bang before we end this. Women deserve equality, and I'm gonna get very specific. Equality in the sense that the way that I would treat a man is the way I'm gonna treat a woman. So like if I'm having a man to man conversation, I'm gonna have that same conversation with a woman. I'm not gonna take your feelings into account.
Oh, what kind
Like-
of conversation we having?
Like I'm like if you're doing something that's off the wall, dumb, I'm not gonna try to coddle you. I'm gonna tell you you're being extremely dumb as hell. You need to wake your ass up. You need to stop whatever you're doing. You feel me? The same way as I would be blunt with my friends and my brothers, I'm gonna be blunt with that girl. I'm not gonna take your feelings. A woman would consider that being sassy.
Yeah, they consider honesty to be sassy.
So that's why I would say equality is like, do women want that equality that they're seeking?
No, but I think you're asking the wrong
I'm
question.
a feminist though. I love women. Don't get me wrong.
You said, do women deserve equality? I think my question is, can women hold equality?
Okay.
We all feminists in this room.
Wait, hold on. Nah, I want to hear this.
Can women hold equality?
Wait, what you mean by that?
What I mean by can women hold equality? So say there comes to a time.
I understand what you mean by that.
It's a time in history. Well, that's now actually. What can men do that women not allowed to do?
Nothing.
So we not. This is just example before I say. So like we could. It's safe to say that it's equal now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. And do you feel like? I feel like there's a superiority. Like they're not satisfied with that equality. They're not satisfied with it.
Oh no.
I know where he's going. They want
more.
But it's not just them though. The men gonna bounce back. Yeah. And it's a game. It's just like Sassy. You gonna call me Sassy because I did this? I'm gonna call you Sassy because you do this. It's all connected. It's weird, but it's all connected though. All connected. You understand what I'm saying, right? Kinda. What you got to say about it?
I mean, like, I was waiting for like an example for like, I guess, job types. You feel me? Like,
okay.
For example, you don't really see women pilots, but women could be pilots.
They could be.
They could be, right? And me personally, I've never seen any women pilots. So if any women out there want to be a pilot,
most of them are stewardess.
Stewardess, yeah. But I don't know the reason why women wouldn't want to be pilots.
Choice.
Pay more. They just don't want to. Why?
I mean, like, what's the requirement to be a pilot that a woman would be like, nah, it's quiet?
It's choice, bro.
I mean, so.
But we don't know that.
We can assume that.
We can assume that because we don't know the industry, but
right. No,
but they could be. They could do it if they wanted to.
If you ever worked in a setting with females and like it was like time to take out the trash. You give a girl a trash and tell her to take it out. I'm a girl. I would like to take another trash. So you want to play by the book when you want to.
Double standards.
So that's how I said, can women hold equality? Or
do they want it? Like they say they want it, but they don't really want it. They want it.
They don't want the dirty work that comes with being.
They want it to when it benefits them.
Right.
When it doesn't benefit
you can't do that though. If you're gonna play by the book, stay by the book. Don't.
That's a fact.
Try to get in the book when you want when it benefits you. No.
That's why it's not equal.
That's why I say
that's why and it will never be equal.
It can't be equal.
It can't. Because they only do it when it benefits
But that's not a bad thing though. Because men don't want to do some of the stuff that women have to do either.
Yeah,
they don't want to cook. They don't want to clean in the household.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more common nowadays, but
now.
You know how like the older times, like that's not what men used to do.
It depends
on it goes both ways.
The topic of life that you talk about.
It goes both ways, so it's not equal. Yeah. We just gotta stay in our own lane.
And there's certain careers that men wouldn't want to do, or like certain household chores that men wouldn't want to do.
Yeah.
And vice versa. So it really just depends on.
It's not equal. It's not the same.
What you're doing in life.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to hear what you guys got to say in the comments because we said a lot. I ain't gonna lie. We all love women here. Don't get it twisted. The only thing is there's a difference between defending yourself and then now trying to belittle a man to try to get a reaction out of him. So what I would say to all the female viewers out there is love your man the right way. Don't try to get him mad to show that he cares about you. There's certain things that you can do as a woman to express yourself to a man that will get you more love. But besides that, it's your boy Ep.4, my brothers. I did famous Ray Dollars, Boss Made. This is Boss Talks. We holla at y'all.